way too occultish for me. And then when the trial began, I saw too many telltale signs of occult, very heavy witchcraft, very heavy black magic being used all throughout this. Again, I will make a video on that, but because it is dealing with occultism, occult practices, I'm going to put that on Patreon, and it's very deep from the colors to the numbers and everything. But I'm going to share this right here, Nancy Grace. I have not watched the video, but I want to show you an image, a picture can be 1,000 words. So imagine what a video can do, a moving image. But I wanted to decode and show you what I do see and this set up, because it's very set up, frame from the Nancy Grace interview. So here, and you guys know, and I've said in my previous videos, I believe that either him, I don't know who the Freemasons are in this story. I don't know if it's the dads or if the moms are Eastern Stars, or if they were in fraternities, like the Kappa Alpha, Omega Beta. They always sacrifice people. Okay, we know Trayvon Martin, his dad, as well as George Floyd dad, was Freemasons. So since the story, I've been saying, who is the Freemasons? Who got to sacrifice somebody? Or could it be both families? So, anyways, let's look at this. Strategically put, black and white. Think about the black and white checkerboards that the Freemasons have on their Masonic floors. He's simulating that with the black and white that you see everywhere here. That stands for dualism, good versus evil, balancing the light and the dark. That means you might have to do a little something bad, but as long as you do a little something good, then you're good. So you can go like Billy Gates and you can go to Africa and shoot people up with magical elixirs all day long and they pass away and go to the other side. That's the bad. But hey, you donated $900 million to them. So they could have courage. That's the good. And they balance it. That's how they think. All right. They don't believe in Yahuwah in no shape, form, or fashion. Well, they believe in him, but they serve the opposite. They serve Lucifer. Okay. Now let me show you about this Luciferian stuff I see. First, you got the cross on the wall. Remember when this first all happened? The dad came out and he was like, "Oh, I want to pray with you." Child, when these fake Christians come out here and do that, you got to understand something ain't right in the buttermilk right there. So you want to go to this man and pray with him about his son stabbing your son. And now you just want to go and pray. No, but I remember Michi was there and she saw what went down and how that all was. So all of that fakeness, and this is what I like about Meek being there, people being there, because the news, as you see, Nancy, for example, they all in the back pocket so they can manipulate the people. I told you the biggest witches and warlocks in the world is the media. I've told you. That's the first thing I learned when it came to occultism. The media is the biggest witches and warlocks. They manipulate emotions. They manipulate the people. They mind the stories, the narratives. And it's all for an agenda. This is a political one, in my opinion, and I know I'm right. But then, so you see the cross, which is a pagan. Even if you a so-called Christian, you ain't supposed to be having no crosses. That's against the commandments. You ain't supposed to have no graven images of no crosses. And why would you want to have something that your Lord was sacrificed on hanging around your neck all day, hanging on your wall all day? But you see how they always put that up there, or they might put the American flag up there. That's how you know it's the maggots up off in this thing. Okay? That's how you know. As soon as you see the cross. But then he's representing fallen angels. If you look at the two lamps to the side, this is what I see. Tell me what you see, guys. The two lamps are angel wings, black angel wings. And the picture above his head is like a halo. like an angel halo. But notice that the picture is not round, it's square. It's like a cube of Satan. You know how they walk around the cube, the what you call it? That is Satan. That's Saturn. Saturn worship. That's what he's representing. And everybody that's into this occult world, when they see this, they know what's up. They know the agenda. They know the play. They know what's going on. He got a clock in the back. If you see that clock over to, should be to your left. That clock right there is tick tock, tick tock. Time is up. Because this whole story is surrounding our second Exodus. Y'all don't understand right now. I did a video 1 or 2 days ago. Go and look at it if you haven't yet, of all the racial riots going around the world right now against Jacob, against Jacob, against us, the true Hebrew Israelites in the UK, in the Ireland. I Ireland, they're literally snatching black folks out of their houses, burning their houses down with the babies in it right now. Y'all, it's happening everywhere. It looks like we're getting into Jacob's trouble if you know the Bible and know what that's about. Jacob's trouble is the worst time that the true Hebrew Israelites is going to have. Yes, it's going to be worse than 1619 slavery. Judgment is about to befall not only America, but the world. And y'all, if you read the scriptures, he wants everybody to go back home so everybody can get they just due. The colonizers, they about to be colonized over here. China and Russia about to come and take it over. But anyways, and so he want us out the way. So why you think all of this, oh, he's sending people home? Yeah, because God know he about to destroy this place and he don't want people to be here. They ain't supposed to be here. He want the colonizers here. But I talked about that in other videos. Go get that. Let's stay back to this. So he's representing fallen angels. All right. Next, I see he got on this shirt. Of course, on the side of it, it looks like a cross and whatnot. But in the very middle of his chest, why does it simulate a stab? Why does it look like a knife or a stab or something right in the chest area? Y'all got to understand that witchcraft is real. Magic is real. When people pray to these gods, this is real. And so what it does is they take a certain story, because any story, people stab people every day, all day. I can tell you right in my county alone, go down there to the courthouse. You can go to the adult or the teen courthouse. This happens every single day. And this is just in my county, but it don't blow up. It's a reason why the media and big media especially have these stories trending. That's why Neek has so much issues reporting the truth at this place, because there's powers and wickedness and high, very high places that's in this whole situation. They don't need the truth out. They don't need the truth out, because they got to manipulate the people for when they get ready to turn everybody on you, true Hebrew Israelites. This is propaganda. He is a free. At this point, when I saw this, I said, oh, because I was trying to figure out who was the free and who was, and he's definitely one. Now, I don't know who all is, because it's possible that the father on the other side is too. I know you might say, no, no, that's not part. Y'all don't even understand. These celebrities be sacrificing mamas and daddies. Y'all don't understand how deep this stuff gets. You don't understand that sometimes you might not want to sacrifice, but you got to sacrifice. Now you in the club. And now you don't even know. Sometimes they set you up to sacrifice, like they did Nikki. I gotta always tell you, Nikki didn't want to marry that Negro. Nikki had to marry Kenneth. She had no other choice. I can tell she don't love that Negro, but she knew who was going to be in office and she was going to deport him because she's an illegal alien, number one. Number two, you see she all up in his face now talking about happy 80th birthday, Mr. Like she Marilyn Monroe, girl. I saw the AI pictures of her with him and her being Marilyn and him being what you got. Girl, you think she wanted to do that? You think that Nikki really wanted to turn away her LGBT elemental P community and say that little boys be boys? Y'all gotta understand. Once you bought and owned, I don't care if you're a TikToker, I don't care if you're a YouTuber, I don't care if you Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. Baby, once you bought and owned by them, it is what it is. Once you sign on that dotted line, it is what it is. And then you got other plants. But like I say, I'll talk about that in another video. Y'all, these is plants. They have an agenda. 2030 is coming up. Great Reset is coming up. Like I explained in my other video, it's a lot of stuff going on, wealth transfers that you ain't even involved in because you're so tied up into this case. But these people going to make sure they the haves and you the have-nots. And they're doing these rituals and things because Satan knows what time it is. He knows exactly on that clock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What time it is. Judgment is about to come upon these people. And they know that once we go, that's it. That's the only thing that's holding God's full wrath away. His full wrath is not going to come until we gone on that second Exodus. Look at my playlist on who the true Hebrew Israelites is, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's what this is, y'all. This is a whole play. This is a whole play. He got the candle in the back over there on the little thing. His son picture is up there. That's an altar. If you see over there to the right, y'all, this is all stage. This is, and when I say stage, I'm not saying that it wasn't a real thing happened. It was a real event that happened. Absolutely. Real people were involved. Absolutely. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying there's some evil, wicked people that set this up for an agenda. And we all know the queen is going to be taking her place. Look at my community post where I found a year ago a YouTuber. She found out George Soros. And I'm gonna say allegedly because I haven't done the deep work, but George Soros and it's another company. The Tides Foundation funded Anthony's GoFundMe or whatever. So, anyways, just and I'm gonna say allegedly again because I haven't done the background work on it. But y'all, when I saw this, I said I knew I and it's other things too. You know, having court on a Saturday or Saturn's Day or Satan's Day, which is the day of judgment. I mean, come on, picking your jury on the day of war on a Tuesday. I mean, it's a lot of stuff to the story that I saw, very occult like. The number 835, 35. I'm gonna do a video on that in a minute of why he got 35 years. Very interesting. But anyways, yeah, go check out Nancy. I'm actually look at the whole video. And when I do my Patreon, when I do my video on Patreon, I'm gonna put all this stuff together. It's gonna be like a documentary style because I'm gonna put it all together and I'm gonna show you exactly what I see. So, anyways, don't let the media be playing you like this. That's why you got to fight in the spirit realm. You have got to fight and you got to be living holy. You got to live righteously so that the Most High Yah will hear you and he will fight on your behalf. See, that's why it's a lot that he's not doing because we're not living right. We're not doing right. We're not calling upon him. We serving other gods. We pulling tarot cards. We worshiping the ancestors. We doing all this craziness. But going to him, he will tell you the mysteries. He will tell you the secrets. He will lead you to the truth. He is the way. He is the truth. He is the life. Yahusha, y'all call him Jesus the Christ. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Shalom.